This is Bistro 110. You can see about 180 seats. We'll do somewhere around 2,000 customers an hour.
We're here at Bistro 110 with Doug Roth, who's one of the owners. Doug, I want to thank you for having us come in here.
Thanks.
If he looks familiar, you probably remember him. He was just this tall. His dad owned the Black Hawk restaurant where he made those spinning bowl salads. But tell us a little bit about Bistro 110.
Well, actually, Dave, this used to be one of my father's restaurants. And after doing extensive research in Europe and also in California, also in Canada, believe it or not, we really came up with the bistro concept. And fortunately, we were one of the first really to bring it to the United States.
All right. Following in that line of your family business, I know that you've got this promotion going on with the vendage. Tell us a little bit, because I know it's two families have kind of tied together here.
That's right. Actually, many years ago, my father brought over Raymond Olivier, and that was back in 1962. Raymond was a very, very famous chef who had a wonderful restaurant in Paris, and my father did a French food festival back in, as I mentioned, 62. We've stayed in touch, really, as far as families go, and now what we're doing 30-some-odd years later is bringing Bruno, who is Raymond Olivier's grandson, over. And he has a wonderful restaurant in Bordeaux, and September 20th to the 30th will be a celebration of the vendage, which is the picking of the grapes in Bordeaux.
Now, how do they celebrate that over there, briefly?
Well, it's a family activity. A lot of the vineyards right now still hand-pick most of their vineyards, but in addition to that, we also see that it's a real warm feeling. The time of year there is really crisp, and as a result, we thought we'd bring the family together of wine and food together.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I want to thank you.
Hey, listen, thanks for stopping by. I think Glenn probably has a few things for us to try and back.
Celebrating in the kitchen of Bistro 110, I'm with Chef Glenn Wheelow. Glenn, tell us what you're going to make today and a little bit about it.
Great. We just got back from Bordeaux, France, Doug Roth and I, and what we're going to present in September are a few items we're going to show you today. A pheasant dish, a sauteed, assorted medallion of seafood, a goat cheese tart, and a dessert that no calories for you and I, so it's...
Okay, let's wrap. We're going to love it.
Okay, to start with, this is our wood-burning oven. Let me show you a little bit inside here. We're cooking probably at 700 degrees, so it's kind of exciting. To start a special pizza.
You're cooking at 700 degrees.
Right, down in the below, and in the middle here it's about 550.
Really, it's a pretty, I have to say this is about the ugliest oven I've ever seen.
It's ugly, but we call it the beast, so we cook on the fly in here. As you can see now, we have our half chicken signature item going. But it's the flavors you get out of it are just fantastic. The natural oaky flavor. Okay, what Mike got started here is two different pizzas. It's a tomato pizza with provolone cheese and a little bit of goat cheese on top. And we're going to bake that in the oven, and we're going to make another pizza also. We're going to make two different pizzas for you. So what I got here, I got a very hot, we call them sizzle pans. Okay. So I'm going to do, I kind of cheated on the recipe I saw in Bordeaux. I made it my way with a little provolone cheese. And what I want to do with it too is just switch on our roasted garlic.
Now, these are your famous roasted garlic that you've always got here, I know.
Right. There are no vampires around here.
Oh, I'm telling you.
So a generous portion of our roasted garlic.
All right.
And then we're going to put on a little bit of a Bordeaux-style goat cheese.
Okay.
Very good.
Good, great.
All right, I just want to use a little bit of seasoning, salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil on the end. That's beautiful. And that's it. Goes back in the oven. My pizza scoop.
Beautiful. Okay. All right, what's next?
All right, what I did earlier today, it's a long process. It's a braised pheasant. Okay. So I'll show you what I have started already. It's right here, which is a dish from the southwest of France. A pheasant braised with pearl onions, prosciutto, and red peppers. Okay. And from here, all we need to do is bring it up to temperature, which I'm just going to put back in the wood-burning oven.
All right.
Great.
Okay, what do we have coming here now?
All right, it's the appetizer pizza. It's a goat cheese tart with tomato olive compote, fresh basil, sun-dried tomatoes.
And what we
have here is the blanquette de poisson, which is the melody of seafood with the pearl onions and mushroom sauce, wax beans, and the rice pilaf, of course. Next is the roasted pheasant coming from the wood-burning oven. Lovely dish. Prosciutto, red peppers, pearl onions on a bed of fresh linguine. To complete our meal is a peach cloufetti, which is a tart on an almond crust with fresh whipped cream, mint, and a berry sauce.
Now it's time to eat, but
Great.
I want to thank you and all the folks at the Levy Restaurant. Bistro 110, give us your address and tell us when you're open, your phone number.
Bistro 110, 110 East Pearson. We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 11, 266-3110.
Glenn, I want to tell